and I asked you the file size. When you input in workflow one, what was the file size?
I am not the one who input it. I've shared the workflow 1 and 2 with Michael, with the others to use, and then they gave me an error. They gave me that there's a problem. They did not explain detailedly. So I don't want us to waste a time, maybe trying to feel. Let's do a test run of workflow 1 and workflow 2, so that I send a screenshot. I send a screen recording to them of workflow 1 and workflow 2 working, so that this the complaints that I'm having should. I mean, then if there's anything we should know, we are troubleshooting. Not like, because the notion is that we are not yet done with even workflow 1 and workflow 2.
Okay, now I am testing workflow one. Okay.
So possibly, if you have to go to the G drive and delete anything that is there, so that we free space. I don't know if you have done that.
Okay, now I am testing.
Let's check if there's enough space in the drive.
Just I have to delete test production URL. Okay. In economic subject, there are three types of data, like curriculum, progression report, and textbook. That's why I am using it to test it. Okay.
Yeah.
But already all of this data already saved in source vector. But again, I have saved all. Then I will delete all the data from the service. Okay.
Yeah.
Now textbook.
You need to restore the project.
Okay, just here.
Yeah, click restore, restore project.
First of all, I'm deleting all data. Okay,
Pardon?
I am deleting all previous data.
Yeah, that's fine.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম মামা, একটু মিটিংয়ে জয়েন করেন, আমরা তো কিছু বুঝতে পারতেছি না। আপনি আমাদের পরে একটু বাংলা করে দিন। আনাজ, তুমি ব্যস্ত বেশি? না, কথা বলতে হবে না, জাস্ট তুমি একটু নিয়েও পরে তুমি তো বুঝতে পারো না, তুমি থাকলে পরে বেটার হবে। তুমি একটু থেকে একটু ইয়ে করো, কথাগুলো একটু শোনো, আমি একটু বুঝতেছি, যেগুলো বুঝবো না আর একটু তুমি এগুলা ধরতে পারবা, কারণ আমার থেকে তুমি অবশ্যই বেটার। ঠিক আছে।
Hey, are you seeing this?
Yeah, I'm seeing.
Yes, we can see this. Yes.
Yeah. Then if workflow one does not work, then how the data pass the workflow through and we get the data in service vector?
Go to the workflow and let's. Okay, it's still inputting.
No, inputting is completed. That's how we get the data in service vector database.
Uh, I'm recording the video, so I'll make and send to them. So there is that.
Okay. And
Because it's like we are not working. We are just doing things, and the excuses are too much. The complaints are too much. So at least if there's a problem, it could be their internet or something else. Not that the system is not working.
okay, now I am first of all I am showing the previous all data deleted. Then now I have passed new data and I show you. I have shown you the storage vector database. Okay, metadata, embedding, content. Okay, all of data. Yeah. Okay, now the next problem we can discuss.
The lesson generation.
Sorry,
The lesson generation.
lesson generation. Okay.
I think we need to change that prompt first. That prompt, the system prompt.
Okay, I did not change the system prompt yet, but if all things are work, I think the video generation workflow 4 is okay, then I will work from workflow 2, workflow 3, workflow 4 again. Now our main
Okay,
focus on
there's something
workflow
here.
4.
There's something, please. If we can just even change and put a template there now, only for economics. Let's use AI and generate a template and put in, so that we give what is standard and we know that we are done with that. Because the complaint they are giving is that since Monday they're supposed to have been working and the whole week they have not worked because of this and that. So please, let's just generate the sample notes that I shared with you. You let use AI generate a template and then put inside the system prompt.
Sorry, would you repeat again?
Okay, I'm saying that you remember the sample lesson notes I shared with you guys, right?
Okay, I did not work workflow 2 to generate sample node, changing the sample system prompt yet, because my main focus was workflow 4. Okay, if workflow 4 output is okay, then I can change it anytime in workflow 2, change the system prompt, change the lesson note.
Okay, what I'm saying now is that let's change it because they should test it and they should see that they have a working template. Then we continue with our workflow 4 and workflow 5 because they want to start using workflow 1 and workflow 2. And
Okay.
since that we shared with them, they are not used to they were only giving excuses that is not working. But now we have a video that is showing that everything is okay.
Okay.
Please let's just do it now so that we validate that we have done our part for workflow 1 and workflow 2.
Okay.
ওকে ভাই,
জি ভাই।
পরে তারপরে বলুন তো, মানে আমি তো একটু
I'm working on the system from it. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine. It's okay.
আপনার সাউন্ড একটু মিউট করে রেখেন। ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম, ভাইজান ভালো আছেন? আরে ব্যস্ততা থাকি তো, মেসেজ কখন কে কোন দিক দিয়ে আসতেছে যাচ্ছে কিছু বুঝতে পারি না। যে কেমন আছেন, কোথায় আছেন?
Hey, please, would you share again lesson note?
Okay.
Okay, I got the lesson note. Okay. Mr. Joseph, when the first time I generated the lesson note, I showed you. Then you replied it's okay.
Come again.
The first time when I generated the lesson notes and I showed you to check it, you replied that it's okay. If you give the sample in the first time, I think I can do it that time. Now I am working with it.
I'm not get yeah that you've just generated the lesson uh, you're talking about lesson generation or you're talking about what precisely? Explain again, please.
The first time when I generated the lesson note, I shared the Google Doc with you and I asked you to check it. The lesson note, is it okay? You replied me, the lesson note is okay. And you said that it will check the teacher or others person. Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the thing. This is the thing. Um, when you we're testing the workflow and testing the structure. But let's remember that the system prompt, we at once remark that every subject, every class is supposed to have its own system prompt. But that's a whole different thing on its own. What I wonder we do is to you generate one system prompt, which is let me say template, prompt template, and just put in and test. But when you shared back with me a lesson note that you had generated, yes, I said it's okay. At least my understanding was that the workflow is okay. That was my understanding.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
normally, the team back here, they are supposed to generate a system prompt, a prompt for every subject per class because every subject, the same information for physics cannot be the same information for literature or English or French. Different subjects and different classes have need maybe a modification on certain parameters to suit that class and that subject. So that's a task that is not our task. It's a task that is to be done by them. So that to generate all the same prompts and then each time they want to generate for each subject, we input it. But for now, let's do our test with one template and validate that it's okay while we are recording so that when they tomorrow there's something, we will know that everything is okay on our part.
Okay, now I am testing.
You already have it open somewhere in a tab, the pop-up.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Yes, I can hear you.
this is the output of the lesson note, and if you want, I can share the link.
No, it's now this is the thing. There's something wrong because it has this class, the subject, but not the lesson title. Um, but not the lesson title. And I'm seeing that some generations are empty, while some actually have content. So, what could be the issue?
Okay, but
Maybe we should
now I
we
am
should, we should investigate that.
okay. You just want class name, subject name, and lesson title.
No, in the header, right? Like you see, class from 4 subject economics. The lesson title should be there.
Should be there in the header. Okay, lesson title should be in the header. Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, basically, no. Now, why is it that some generations are appearing without body? Okay, go back. Go back to the Google sheet. Open. I think is it number 2 or 1 like that. The first or the second one.
Is it?
Yeah. This. Yeah. Yeah. Open that one. You see, this one is empty.
Okay. Maybe it did not find any content in this topic.
No, it cannot be like that now. It cannot. It cannot be like that.
But we are finding any the other topic.
Okay, it has found this one. Okay, let's even take one. The first one. You see, even the first one, which is Introduction to Economics, it should have information. So maybe we should investigate and find out what the issue is.
Please give me a few seconds.
Okay. I'm thinking that since the time is finishing soon for this meeting, the auto recorder is finishing soon. We could,
Okay,
we
I
could
hope
find out.
it can be improved. Okay, it can be improved if we
হ্যাঁ বলেন
try and change again and again the system prompt. I hope it can be improved. It's not, I think,
Okay.
big issue. But our main problem is you sent
ঠিক আছে
some message yesterday that I didn't understand what you said. Okay, you said Pinocchio need to download and install in my computer and to generate a video in my local computer.
Okay, this is the thing. This is the thing. Um, I think with the pressure of work that we are having, in the workflow, we said we're supposed to do online generation and offline generation. For now, let's leave Pinocchio. Let's suspend Pinocchio.
But it was an optional. Okay.
No, that is there are two options. We're supposed to either do option 1 with online generation and option 2 offline generation, which is Pinocchio, and both are supposed to run simultaneously. That is using offline resources and online resources. But then, given the time that we have, I just need to make it clear that our work is efficient. What I think you should do, let's suspend Pinocchio for now. If is that because Pinocchio will require you to download almost 70 gigabyte of data
Yeah.
of files, and that's not realistic to us right now. So what I'll instead say is this: they will deploy Pinocchio on in a Docker in cloud, and then we will work with the Docker in the cloud.
Okay.
Instead of you using your computer to test Pinocchio, I'll request that Michael should deploy Pinocchio in in the cloud and then give us access. So we work with Pinocchio that is already in the cloud, not offline, not in the computer, at least so that you don't waste your resources and time.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm. I think that makes sense, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing that I think, okay, let's come back to, so for now, let's come back to this, to the aspect of testing, of fine tuning workflow 2, then testing workflow 4 and 5, workflow 4 rather, which is Agen and image generation with file. Our, there's credit loaded in file, I think $10 or so, and we have consumed up to $1 with the test that we have done so far.
Yesterday I have said you to do. I have said you to use a previous video URL in the Google Sheet to show the present, but you have said me to use credit to generate new video. But when I tried to generate some videos in Hygiene, but it said me, yeah, your credit limit has access.
Um,
Never done.
uh, you should share me screenshot when you have a problem. Just communicate with me at once, please. Just share the concern at once so that we can look into it.
Okay, I have sent you the problem with screenshot. Okay.
Please, so that we can look into it. Okay, so right now, in order of preference and challenge that, or in order of preference, let's fine tune the problem in workflow 2, and then so that because they'll commence content ingestion, document ingestion very soon. The other thing I want to ask is this: if is that um, we realize that the logic will require that we should maybe work just with curriculum and textbook and leave out progression sheet, and so that, because the curriculum, they are separating the curriculums right now to avoid that hallucination issue that we had.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're separating the curriculums, and normally part of the content that is in the curriculum is in the progression sheet is in the curriculum. So if it's that we realize that using just the curriculum and the textbook will solve this issue of some lessons generating and some lessons not generating, let's use only curriculum and textbook. I don't know if you
Okay.
understand what I'm explaining.
Uh, I didn't understand clear fully what you
Okay,
said.
let me explain. Let me explain again. Normally, our ingestion requires us to use textbook, curriculum, and
Progression
progression sheet.
everything. Okay.
Yeah. Now, if it's that we in workflow 2, if we realize that progression report or progression sheet is the problem, let's
Yeah.
eliminate and use just curriculum
Okay.
and the textbook. And
Okay.
also, I'm saying this because till now, their report on the progression sheet is still very scanty. They have mostly textbooks and curriculum, and not progression sheets.
Okay. Okay.
So
Let's go.
if it's that
Let's.
we can fix we can if we realize that fixing the problem requires us to eliminate progression sheet, let's eliminate it.
Okay.
So please, so our action items are these. We have two action items. We're suspending um,
Pinocchio.
Pinocchio for now until it's deployed in the cloud and we have access to it.
Okay.
And then we'll fine tune workflow 2 so that we know we are done with workflow 1 and workflow 2. And then you use your OCR credits account somewhere. I think it's in workflow 1.
Yes.
That is your OCR in, so used by your Mistral account.
Yes.
But we have Mistral more than $50 of Mistral.
Okay, but I did not use. I think it was free. Okay.
No, we have $50 of Mistral that we have paid
No, no, I
and
am
shared.
using. I am using freely. That's why I did not get any issue. But I have no dollars in Mistral. But it works.
Okay, okay, that's understood. Anyways, um, I would share when the time comes. I think before the end of the day, because very soon they'll start generating a lot of inform, a lot. They'll start doing a lot of upload. I think today or tomorrow. They'll start today. They'll start today uploading. So let's change the OCR in Mistral to that of Michael, so that your account is free, and then let's work on fine tuning the the prompt template in workflow 2. So are we on the same page?
Yes, yes. Just now our main job is to fine tune workflow 2.
Yes, for fine tune workflow 2, and then yes, fine tune workflow 2. Then you will configure. You will continue checking workflow 4. So let's say if you can fine tune workflow 2 within the next 1 or 2 hours, it will really, so that I'll remove all this the part. I'll now compress this video, this screen recording I've done, and share, so that it should be understood that our work is there and it's okay. So you fine tune workflow 2.
In workflow fine tuning workflow 2, the last update I will share you tonight in Bangladesh time.
Yeah, for workflow 5, I think if you need us to discuss workflow 5, please let's discuss workflow 5.
Now.
No. When go through it, I think you need to go through it and understand if there's anything for us to discuss. Then we discuss it.
In the next meeting, we will discuss about workflow 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's say we can keep that for tomorrow.
Okay.
I know that today is Friday, and it's possibly the day you people, maybe you have your prayers and all of that.
Yes, yes.
So let's just finish workflow 2, and then we keep our meeting for tomorrow on workflow 5.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Please, I'm here waiting for us to really, let's make sure that workflow 2 is generating efficiently. Then if I'm on standby, at least let's get it done with this job, and then we can move on to other things.
Okay, but I will try with my best, and I will share my system prompt with you in times. But the output results a little bit depends on AI, how it give the output. Okay, it's not
Okay, this is
control
the thing.
100% control in AI. What kind of output it will give us, we
আমরা
don't know. We just
এই
command it.
প্রজেক্টে
Yes. Okay, this is the thing.
আমরা ওই
If you
প্রজেক্টের
can
একদমই সাকসেসের
command, do your system
চূড়ায়
prompt and
চলে
share with
এসেছি
me. Then
Okay, okay.
আমরা আশা করতেছি
then you do your system prompt, do a generation, share with me. Do the second one, share
আমরা
with me. Then
এই
I will now
প্রজেক্টের
compare the two
একদমই
and then come
সাকসেসের
up now with the
পর্যায়ে
test
চলে
system prompt that I
এসেছি
think we can
আমাদের
use
বেশি
final.
সময় লাগবে
I think
না
we can do two or
আমি
three
এবং
trials and then we
আমার
see
টিম মিলে
Okay.
which
খুব
one,
দ্রুত শেষ
how we
করব
can
ইনশাআল্লাহ
have one that we can work with.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, because the thing is, I have to contextualize it to the Cameroon community. That's what one thing I have to do. So please just do your part and then send to me.
Okay. And in workflow, no, there is no problem. Now I was showing you. Okay.
Yeah, at least I'm happy that maybe the problem that they had was with, I don't know why, because I just got up and I saw the message and I was worried. Then I was worried that because it was not showing a good sign. That is, we're having 100% error. 100% error, a failure, sorry.
But at times the file size if became too large, like more than 1 GB, it may occur this problem.
Yes. No, I've told them that we have to compress. If it's a PDF, they have to open and compress it to be less than 1 GB. No,
Okay.
that one is something I've explained already. It's a clear fact. They should not.
Okay.
No file should be up to even 800 MB.
Okay. And give me the and the its running time. If it exceed the running times to upload the files, then it may shows the error.
Okay, the
It's
runtime. How many seconds or minutes did you put for the runtime?
its runtimes maybe 40 minutes.
Okay, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, for one book. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's fine. So please let's so let, we are giving ourselves like how we can give ourselves 1 or 2 hours to round up with the system prompts, right?
Okay.
Are we on the same page with that? So let's say between now and the next 2 hours, let's finish with the system prompts.
In next 2 hours, it will be more difficult to me because in 1 hours there are prayer times in our country and there are lunch time.
Okay, so can we just maybe use the next 30 minutes now and finish the system prompt?
Sorry.
Can we work on the system prompt now? And you just share with me, I do my part and give you now. Can we do that?
I will share. I will share everything in WhatsApp in 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. Okay.
Whoa, okay. So, okay,
I hope
I'll see
it
what.
will fix. I hope it will
মিটিং
fix.
টাইম
It will
শেষ,
be
আমি কি
fine
আবার মিটিং
tuned
চালু করব?
today. By today. Okay.
We have to fine tune it today. It's very
Okay. We
important.
yes we have.
ওয়ালাইকুম সালাম ভাই, একটু জয়েন করেন, মিটিং একটু আসেন, লিঙ্ক দিচ্ছি। না না, আপনি কি সব ক্লিয়ার হয়েছেন? একটু জয়েন করেন। হ্যাঁ ভাই।
মানে আমাদের ওয়ার্কফ্লো টুটাতে
বলুন বলুন। শুনতে পাচ্ছি না ভাই আপনার কথা, বলুন।
মানে ওয়ার্কফ্লো টুতে
হুম।
একটু ফাইন টিউন করতে বলছে আর কি, উনি যে সিস্টেম ফর্মটা লেসন নোটটা দিছে ওইটার মতো করে বানানোর জন্য। এটা আমি প্রথমে লেসন নোটটা বানাই ওনাকে আমি পাঠাইছিলাম, বলছি এটা ঠিক আছে কিনা, উনি বলছে ঠিক আছে ঠিক আছে বলে আবার বলছে যে যারা লেসন নোট এগুলো দেখবে ওনারা আপডেট দিবে, উনি বলতে পারবেন, উনি জাস্ট লেসন নোট তৈরি সেটা দেখছে, তখন দিলে তখন কাজ করতাম এটা নিয়ে। আর তার মানে ওয়ার্কফ্লো টুতে জাস্ট সিস্টেম ফর্মটা ডিজাইনটা ওনাদের মতো করে করার চেষ্টা করা, এই হলো আমাদের মেন কাজ এখন। আর ওয়ার্কফ্লো ফোরে যে ভিডিও জেনারেট, কালকে তো আমাকে সারাদিন মেসেজ মানে ফেলেছে যে পিনিকিউন আমার কম্পিউটার লোড করা তারপর ভিডিও জেনারেট করা, এখন আজকে বলতেছে যে ওটা ওইখান থেকে ওরা শিফট করছে, কারণ ওরা ৭৭ জিবি ৭০ জিবি আপনার ডাটা কনজিউম করে কম্পিউটারে, তো ওনারা ওটা ক্লাউডে ইয়ে করবে, ইনস্টল করে পরে মানে আমাদেরকে সেখানে অ্যাক্সেস দিবে। ঠিক আছে।
আচ্ছা, মানে ক্লাউডের বিষয় দিলে এইটা বুঝতে
হ্যাঁ
পারছি।
হ্যাঁ
ওইটার জন্য
হ্যাঁ
আপনাকে ইয়ে করে।
প্রথম
ক্লাউডে?
বললো যে আমাদের এখানে কমিটি করার জন্য। আর থার্ড বিষয় হলো যে ওনাদের পেমেন্টের কি অবস্থা? ওনার পেমেন্ট না দিয়ে
পেমেন্ট
আমাদের
টেমেন্ট তো আটকায় রাখছে, পেমেন্ট তো
কেন
আটকায়
এখন
রাখছে।
আমাদের কাজ তো এখন ওনাদের উপরে। যেমন আমাদের ওয়ার্কফ্লো 1, 2, 3, 4 তো কমপ্লিট হয়ে গেছে। প্রায় 90% কমপ্লিট হয়ে গেছে। এখন বাকিগুলো হলো ওনাদের উপর। ওরা কি এলএলএম মডেল দিবে, সে অনুযায়ী কাজ হবে। আমাদের এখানে আজকে তো দেখা দিলাম ওয়ার্কফ্লো 1 এর সমস্যা দেখা দিচ্ছে, আমি এখানে করে দিলাম যে কোনো সমস্যা পাইনি। তারপরে ওয়ার্কফ্লো 2 তে জাস্ট এখন সিস্টেম প্রম্পটটা একটু চেঞ্জ করে এতটুকু। ওয়ার্কফ্লো